You guys know I don't do unboxings, but I just want to show you what comes inside. Again, that was USB-C. I love that. They also have a variety of earbud replacement pieces that you can put in with fins and without fins. These are all different sizes and different textures. I don't really like those fins. I like the other type of fins that I'll go over later. But now let's jump right into the headphones. It has the open tab just to show you how to open these. Of course, you could take that off once you do open these, but that's pretty cool to show you how it just slides right open. You can see them lighting up, letting you know that they're automatically connecting to a device that they were connected to prior. And again, these three magnets right here are meant to connect to the magnets on the inside, and that is so that they can charge. Now, when you put these in, boop, they slide right in and connect, and you don't have to worry about them moving around.
All right, so I'm trying out these Liberty 2 headphones, earbuds, you want to call them. Doing some running, doing some sprints, doing some walking and jogging, trying to see if they'll fall out. They seem to be pretty solid so far.
These things bump. When I say they have bass out of this world, they have bass out of this world. I want to let you guys know, these things sound crisp and clear. Pro number 2, they come with wireless charging. You can see that they have LED lights here at the bottom. When all 3 lights are lit up, that means that they're fully charged. You could see when I take them off of the charger and put them back on the charger that the light cuts off and then the light cuts back on when they're on the charger. So that is definitely a pro. Pro number 3, these have Bluetooth 5.0. Now, one of the big differences, as I explained in prior reviews, and I'll cut through it real quick here, is that Bluetooth 5.0 should allow you a longer distance when utilizing your earbuds or headphones without distortion. Now, when you go down to the 4.0s and the 4.2s, that distance is cut smaller and smaller. So Bluetooth 5.0 is definitely the way to go. Now, jumping into the next topic, I want to talk about the Qualcomm APX. With these earbuds, I was able to watch Netflix, Amazon Prime without zero lag or latency issues. Now, the only program that I had an issue with that on is when I tried to use YouTube with these earbuds and watch videos and things like that. There was just a slight lag just with the YouTube. When it comes to battery life, the one thing that I noticed is I got around 6 to 6.5 hours playback time with every usage. Another thing that I absolutely love about these earbuds, you can take one out and listen to it and have the other one in the case or out of the case, wherever you want to put it, and you can listen to it by itself. You do not have to download 2 different left, right sides when you're pairing, because I know that's super frustrating for me, and you do not have to do that with these Liberty Pro 2s. If you get these, you can connect these up to 4 devices, but you cannot have them connected to 2 devices at the same time. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about is let's jump in and talk about the app and the things that it does, because this is super cool. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to try to connect the Bluetooth to your earbuds. But then when it starts going, it's going to ask you if you want to log in or create an account. You don't have to. You could skip that process, but definitely hit the connect here so you can search for the earbuds. Once it finds the earbuds, it's going to ask you to update the firmware. Definitely update the firmware. Now, the download took about 15 seconds, but this install part takes around 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to skip through all of that, and you will see that it is now downloaded and installed. You'll get that blue check mark. It's going to search for the headphones, and now it's going to find the headphones and give you presets or customizable ways to listen to music. Here you're going to have the 10 professional Grammy winners that are actually promoting these earbuds. Now you're going to go back to the presets. You got custom, professional, default, all that. Let's go into custom. When you go into custom, first thing you want to do is label this on what you want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and put OndaWire here so I know this is mine. And then this isn't what I would actually preset this to, but I'm just going to move things around so you can see what it does and how you can set it. And then once you get it to where you want, just go ahead and hit save. Boop. Now it says OndaWire instead of custom. Here you're going to have different genres if you want to listen to that. You can switch between. You got your signature Soundcore. We'll cover that in a sec. You also have like bass booster, classical dance, Latin, piano, R&B. Bass booster is something that these headphones don't need because they already bump enough. But if you want to add that extra bass, you definitely can do that. But you could see here, there are a plethora of different ways to listen to music. Now, you can also come over to the headphones inside the app and you can change the way you want the buttons to work. If you want the left side to have the previous song, the next song, a voice assistance, volume up, volume down, your presets for the buttons on the left and the right earbuds are fully customizable, which is super cool. Now, you could also check the battery life. When you look at these earbuds, you'll see the left and the right both have a battery symbol in there, letting you know how much charge you have on these earbuds. Now, let's jump into the actual personalizing the headphones with this hearing ID that this comes with. I think this is super phenomenal. You're going to test it. I've already taken it, so I'll hit retest there. I'm just going to pick age groups here, and then you're going to go through. It's going to tell you to get into a quiet area. This is super cool because it's going to identify the waves and vibrations in your ears and kind of distinguish for themselves on what they feel would give you the best sound when it comes to highs, mids, lows, and things like that. You're going to take this test. It's going to count down to 3 and give you a time to start. What you're going to do is, as you hear these tones, you're going to hold the button down and it's going to calibrate these earbuds to your ears. I thought that was super cool, and so there you go with that. All right, now you guys know me. My videos wouldn't be the same if I didn't talk about the cons. Now, jumping right in, because there's not a lot here, I want to start off with the very first con that I had with these earbuds. As much as I love them, the one thing I noticed is whenever I was in an area where there was a lot of noise or wind, people would tell me that they just couldn't hear me that well. Especially when I was out exercising or sitting in the airport, people were like, dude, it's really loud. I can't really hear it. Sounds like there's wind just blowing in the background. And the best example that I can give you to what people said they were hearing is they said that it sounded like I was in a car with the window rolled down. But the reason that is even though these have noise cancellation, they don't have audio pass-through. Basically meaning that the outside noise, as much as it can cancel out on its own, you can't control it higher or lower, so you're stuck with what the earbuds come with. Now, con number 2. The one thing that I noticed is when I listened to a podcast or I had a conference call or something like that where the volume was low or there wasn't a lot of music or noise going on and it was just people talking, you can hear like that white noise in the background, and it was just irritating. I didn't know if it was something that I wasn't doing, so I even went through the app and I started changing settings. Now, if there's a way to get rid of that, please leave it in the comments below and let me know, because I just can't figure that out, and it really sucks when I have my podcast and things going on and I hear that noise. The third con that I had with these, they have these hooks and they have 3 different sizes, but the one thing that was consistently happening with these earbuds is that when I start running, they eventually start sliding and going until they fall out. If I could offer a suggestion, the same hooks I have here on my AirPod Pros should be standard with all earbuds. If these had a cover that would allow something like that, I would absolutely love these things. Now, the price for these is running around $140 or $150. I'm gonna add a link below so you can click on it and check them out for yourself. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. The more people that know about this channel, the better decision people can make before they go out and buy these products. Also, check out my website, OndaWire.com. There, I still have my affiliate program with Amazon, and all prices update by the minute. So check those out. Again, this has been another production from OndaWire. I'm out.